in theory, this sounds good, but in real life, it can generate some weird thoughts in my mind. So there are obviously things that are just one-time things, and you do it and just go with your life on. But for me, this is very hard to do these spontaneous one-time things because in the back of my mind, I always think that okay, am I going to do this regular or no? So for if there is a very far friend or acquaintance that he invites me to for a beer or something, and my obviously I like the person, maybe we are not so close, but it would be okay to spend an hour together. But in the back of my mind, I have this idea that okay, in my life, am I going to spend with this guy every Friday a night, and are we going to develop a friendship that is going to be uh, helping our lives or being a nice part or no? And sometimes the answer is no. Sign such invitations and opportunities, which I'm not saying that this is the right path, but this is the side effect of this very strict long-term thinking. Is this going to be helpful for the board or no?
I feel the same way. In every situation where there's a possibility to do something fun or just relax, as people say, I kind of feel bad at the beginning that okay, I could be work now. I could be yes, as I should. I kind of have the feeling that okay, I'm wasting time. I'm not progressing towards my ideal. I'm not doing what God has ordered me to do, to put it in a Christian framework. And afterwards, I forget this a bit, and then I can enjoy the situation. But in the beginning, I have a very weird and bad gut feeling that okay, I shouldn't be in this place. I shouldn't be doing this. It's not correct. So probably this could be a con to the ideas and to the way that we think. But the question is this a good sacrifice to have these thoughts? Is it worth it or not? But right now, I think that it's completely worth it. So even though we have a difficulty enjoying spontaneous and relaxing activities at the beginning, in the general picture, I think it's worthwhile because these kind of activities don't happen regularly. They're just a one-time thing or once in a month or in 2 weeks or something like that. So we can find the balance between the two.
Exactly. I also think that it is definitely useful. We just have to learn to manage it. And now I had an idea while you were explaining that when there is a situation to have fun. I think our problem, or maybe the problem of many people, is defining the categories, because I think this is the bad framework, that this is the time to have fun. What is fun? Why do we have these things separately? I think it should be ingrained. Sometimes as we do our work, a creative process, we get into the flow, feeling that is fun. When we spend time with our family and traveling, maybe as we did last week in Barcelona, it is fun. That is the deepest fun, the best fun. But it is not like organized in a way that okay, now this is a waste of time for having fun, just for recharging. I think that all the in quotes fun activities in our life should be integrated things. If you live your life correctly and do the things that you have the opportunity and you have to do, then you are going to find fun moments. So it shouldn't planned or defined that okay, now Friday night I should have fun. No, you should have fun all every single day of the week. I'm not saying that all the time you should have fun, obviously, but as you go through your life and do the things and do the correct things, then you are going to feel fun as well. And one more important point that I think we should clarify when we are thinking about useful and long-term things, it is not just work. So we are not saying that you should just work 24/7. We are thinking about these things that require time, that are important. So spend with our family, going to church, or in our framework are useful things. So just to clarify that we are not saying that you should work 24/7.
Yes. And one thing that I have a few things that I would like to add. The one thing that you didn't say, and I was waiting for you to say it, but now I have the chance to say it, is that the point of life isn't happiness, it's the byproduct. The byproduct of life is happiness. And if you live your life correctly, you get to be happy. So the same thing could be applied, I think, with fun activities. That is not that, okay, I want to do a fun activity, but rather I want to spend my time in a way that it's going to be fun. So probably the perspective should be changed a bit when we think about these kinds of activities. For example, going out with our friends, or just meeting with someone who we didn't met for a long time. And this is one thing. And what did I want to say? I want to add, turning back to the time when we started to watch and read Jordan Peterson, that for me, I think the most important part in this journey was the fact that you showed the way. You showed an example that, okay, it's okay. We live our life in the way that we live so far, but there is an opportunity to get better and be better. And when you started reading Jordan Peterson, I kind of felt that, okay, I should do this. So you were a very good example. And whenever I try to approach these things, and whenever I asked you about something, you were actually offering an explanation, and you were helping me. So for me, probably you were the first person that helped me in this self-improvement journey.
Wow.
So
thank you. Yes, this comes back to the previous idea that we should fulfill our responsibilities. This is